big cat. Welcome to my therapy. This ain't your ordinary world, it's extraordinary. See, I'm a high priestess lightworker, here to guide your way through the waves of life. We'll find a new path to embrace. Tarot, astrology, numerology in our hands. No weapon formed against you shall ever stand. We're winners, we never quit, we always keep on going. Quitters never win, but we're always growing. Hey there, big cat, let's chase the highest vibration. Together we'll create a new world, a brand new nation.
Namaste! Grand Rising Big Cat Fire Signs. Welcome or welcome back to Big Cat Astrology, Big Cat Wave. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. The planetary hot topics to add to your almanac over the next 7 days. On the 31st of December, the Moon in Virgo trines Jupiter in Taurus. This celestial alignment ushers in positive feelings, happiness, emotional growth and self-understanding. Sharing your feelings with loved ones becomes easier. Your elevated mood and increased popularity create an excellent environment for socializing, including going out on dates, potentially meeting your future spouse. On the 1st, Mercury direct in Sagittarius. With Mercury resuming direct motion in the 9th house of expansion and learning, any educational pursuits or travel plans that may have been on hold will now gain traction. Clarity returns, empowering you to make confident decisions about your future. On the 2nd, the Moon in Virgo trines Pluto in Capricorn. This harmonious and positive influence suggests that handling emotions in a practical and detailed manner will open up doors for constructive and organizational changes in your life. Power and control become more susceptible, providing an opportunity for positive transformations. On the 3rd, Mars enters Capricorn. Mars, the planet of energy, moves into goal-orientated Capricorn, encouraging you to take a more disciplined and strategic approach in your life. Focus on long-term objectives, work diligently, and practice patience to overcome challenges. Now is the time for structured action to make progress towards your aspirations. On the 4th, the Moon in Scorpio sextiles Mars in Capricorn. This supportive aspect provides the motivation to pursue your goals with a strategic and determined mindset. Your emotions may fuel purposeful actions, offering potential for effective movements towards your goals. The Moon also enters Scorpio. Work on beneficial transformations, take control and empower yourself. Make the most of a serious approach. On the 5th, the Moon in Scorpio opposite Uranus in Taurus. This aspect can manifest sudden emotional shifts or disruptions in the areas of security and stability. Flexibility and adaptability are key during this aspect. Work on small changes to create something different. On the 6th, the Moon enters Sagittarius. Your emotions become more optimistic, enthusiastic, and adventurous. Explore new experiences, keep an open-minded perspective, and express your feelings with sincerity and straightforwardness. Erase any restlessness with variety in your day today. Please stay tuned in for the tarot reading to follow. Big Cat Wave. Namaste! Grand Rising Fire Signs. Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your next 7 days. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Big Cat Wave. Let's dive right in and unpack. Let me scroll back up on you guys. All right, let's get the dice. Oh, you have a 6 and a 5 and 11. Master number, darling dears. It speaks about you being highly intuitive. It's telling you to be prepared for the synchronicities, to pay attention, darling dear. You are in creator mode, darling dears. Yes, you are being divinely guided, no less. It's about you listening to that inner voice over the next 7 days. You have the energy of the 5. This is about your security, darling dears. Somebody feels threatened by your foundation, or you may not be feeling too secure where you are right now. It also reminds you, or it's telling you, that you'll be making a major decision in the not too distant future. You also have the energy of the 6. The 6 is about your health, darling dears. Maybe you've got doctor's visits or you're planning them. Nothing wrong with that, but don't plan any major surgeries around the full moon or a waning moon, okay? Okay. The energy of the 11, darling dears, is telling you that you are about to what? Part ways with a friend. Why? Because they move like Richard, darling dears. They're real shady. Shady bogady. You're about to say goodbye. Doesn't matter how this friend appeared in your life, whether family, co-worker, neighbor, whatever. It's about yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. You're telling them to go. The energy of the 5-6. If you're looking for a job, you're about to find a new position, darling dears. This is also you creating a new position. Fire energy, entrepreneurial energy. But it also speaks about you seeking going forward. It also speaks about you meeting a new friend in this new job situation, darling dear. New friends, I don't know, mate. Everybody gets interviewed. You are a keyboard gangster, right? You will interview everyone. All you need is their what? Their age. If you can't get their date of birth, find out their age. Why? You can look at the perfection wheel and it will tell you what house they're in because according to their age. And so you'll know what kind of energy they're coming with. Yeah. Everyone gets interviewed. In case you forget. The energy of the 11 in tarot is represented by the Justice card, darling dears. Yeah. Justice is on your side. And again, the Justice card could also speak about going into an organization. It also speaks about a spiritual journey, also a law case, some kind of legal situation, darling dear, going in your favor. Maybe this is why you lose a friend. Why? They wanted to bring you down, darling dears. You'll be coming up. What roses, darling dears? Fresh start for you. New beginning, darling dears. New beginning. Justice is the 7th house, darling. This is the 7th house of contractual partnerships. So this is an open enemies that you are creating. Why? Because you are what? Elevating, darling dear. Ascension season over the next 7 days. Contractual partnerships also speaks about a business, a job, a bank loan, whatever it is, darling dear, it's coming your way. And somebody is what? Projecting on you, darling dear. Don't mirror back whatever they're sending. Why? They're from the crevice of the devil's balls, darling dears. They're not happy about this new level that you will be achieving in the next 7 days. Oh, child, they don't like you at all. In numerology, I use the Pythagorean chart, and it only goes from 1 to 9. So the 11 goes down to a 2. So the energy of the 2, your birthday could be the 2nd, the 11th, the 20th, or the 29th, darling dears. Your luckiest numbers over the next 7 days will be 1, 2, 4, 6, and 8. Your luckiest days will be Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. And the letters B, K, and T will have some significance to you. Anything coming at you with a 5 or a 7, avoid like the plague. The number 2 is ruled by the moon. This could be feminine energy, but it also speaks about relationships, your emotions, darling dear. Somebody's going to try and stir your emotions. The energy of the 2 says that you are what? A natural born healer, darling dears. So somebody's going to be all up at hockey sticks at dawn. Why? Because what they tried to send you your way, no weapon formed against you shall prosper in the next 7 days, darling dears. You was just what? They thought that you was on your knees. No, you wasn't. You was praying, darling dear. They didn't hear you get up and say amen. Well, they're going to find out, darling dears. Someone or someone's is about to be revealed to you as what? Fakerzoid, darling dears. Fakers a £9 note. Moon energy. This also speaks about some kind of a secret. Somebody will be taking a secret to their grave. They're trying to hide their true nature. Deception is definitely indicated. You have enemies, false friends, darling dears, open enemies on you over the next 7 days. Remember, anyone that controls your emotions is your king. Use emotional maturity. Be the third person in the situation. Stand back and look and count to 10 before you answer. And remember, as I always say, let people think you're a sucker. Law number 21 of the 48 laws of power. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. But remember, stay law 17, unpredictable. Yep. Somebody who's upset because you're elevating something new, a new job, a new business, maybe even a business loan, whatever it is. It's all new for you, and they don't like it. Oh, wow. How unfortunate for them. Let's see what your intuitive message is. What did I say? Somebody's trying to create obstacles, hurdles, darling dears, but it's a lesson, right? Don't let it be what your final lesson where you end up in the slammer, like R. Kelly, locked up, like Akon said. They won't let you out. Yeah, somebody's going to try and put obstacles on your path because of this ascension. Oh, you've got law number 29. Plan all the way to the end. And as a big cat, you plan and move in silence. On the back, we've also got Saturn energy. This is again telling you that you're a master manifester, darling dears. Saturn energy rules the number 8. So the numbers 8, 17, and 26 will be important to you. And it talks about CEO because they're what? Master manifestors, darling dears. You are in tip-top manifestation mode. It's also represented by the Strength and the Star card. This is healing in a situation. Strength card reminds you to be drama-free. The Star card also speaks about somebody stepping into fame or got some kind of platform, but it's also a benefactor. Somebody's coming along to help you along your way, darling dears. Get to where you need to go. But again, I say, I don't care who it is. Everyone's to be investigated, darling dears. Investigated. Saturn rules Capricorn as well as Aquarius energy. Let's see what's on the base of the deck. Gratitude, darling dears. Be grateful. Be grateful for everything you have, darling dears. Why? Because you got the 6 G's. You've got God, goals, gifts, greatness, growth, and the main thing, gratitude, darling dears. Be happy with what you got right now so that you can appreciate the more when it comes in. That it's not squandered or wasted. I told you, this is your 7 days fire signs. Love it. I don't hate it. Let's get your Oracle Ancestral message. This is called Douglas Bottom Feeders. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was speaking it. Ha ha ha. Yeah, base of the deck. Somebody, it also speaks about the loss of a pregnancy or somebody is going to give birth. Impronto birth, darling dears. This is an unexpected birth. But somebody wants to block your new ideas, block your creativity, something that you wanted to bring to light. This is the fake friend, the open enemy. They're going to tell on their own self with what? Their meanness, their nasty words, and their nasty ways. Congratulations to the new baby that's about to be born. Remember, listen to the midwife. If she tell you to he, you go he, not ha, ha. Otherwise you'll tear your perineum. Yeah. Somebody's got wicked intention for you. They're living in their shadow side, darling dears. Reverse root chakra, and that means all of their chakras are reversed. This is somebody who is projecting. They don't blame the person in the mirror for anything that goes wrong around them. It's always someone else's fault. They're blame shifting and mean. This person has negative intent for you, but this person is going to be revealed to you over the next 7 days, darling dears. They will be revealed to you by their own mouth and actions. And what do you do when they do that? Like I always tell you, but well, I give you advice. I'm a pointer, not a picker. Minus the big cat. When fucking ease crops up, you minus the big cat. You do tinky winky and you keep your back arched and on the balls of your feet as you run away. Run away. Not every battle must you attend. right? You're awakening, darling dear. Awakening also speaks about a new dawn and a new day. New things are happening to you. Birthing of new things. Notice the baby lambs. And I think, oh, somebody's got twins. So it wasn't just one baby. Somebody's got twins. Yeah, look, I can't make it up. I think the second twin was hidden. It's not expected. Wow, with all of the electronics we got, they didn't realize there was two of them in there. We've got the purple. You've got to handle all situations with dignity, darling dears. Remember, you come from a noble lineage of what? Shaman, darling dears. You are a natural psychic. Listen, we all have psychic abilities, but you, my fire sign, that's highly spiritual. Whether you like it or not, 1111 on the counter. Major 1111 fade. A party, some kind of gathering, some kind of get-together. It could be an award ceremony. But it's also being around like-minded. It could also be a seminar, a retreat, a getaway, whatever it is. This is going to be for you over the next 7 days. Be grateful, darling dears. Appreciate what you have right now. Because somebody or somebody's wanted challenges in your path. Right, let's get a deck and do a quick read. Base of the deck. Turn your back on those temporary negative situations. You have the whole world in your hands. Two of Wands in the upright. It's about you having the foresight. The foresight, plan all the way to the end. Law 29 coming right back. This is about expansion, your long-term views, your visions. It also speaks about opportunities. As you continue to plan, darling dear, the universe will set certain things in your path. This is going to aid and abet in your greatness. Somebody's also planning worldwide travel. Well, it's after the 1st anytime after the 1st, darling dears, that's when you can travel. Okay? Okay, why? Because Mercury retrograde is in Sagittarius and it messes up all Sagittarian things. Travel, higher learning, words. Listen, lots of things are being messed up. Two of Wands in the upright. It also speaks about somebody's about to it's about an old idea. Somebody's going back over something that they did before, darling dears. Rather than using their energy to rework something new, somebody's going for something old that they was working on and they're bringing it back around. Be more creative with it, darling dears. Yeah, that's where your future lies. Something that you was doing in the past. This came up. Yeah, you're going to make a choice, darling dears. Yeah, because I told you, you're about to end a situation with someone who doesn't want to end it with you. This person or people are watching you online. Two of Swords, you may even be choosing between two people. Yeah, you and them. Choose you. Choose you. Let's give it another quick word. What's the word card here for? Yeah, because you're the baddest of them all, and this is also mother energy. Congratulations on the birth of a child. And if somebody's also talking about their birth is going to be watched on Zoom. Oh, for people that can't be there. Okay. Why not? With Christian Rock can do it. Why not you? Yeah. This also speaks about being gifted something, darling dears. Libra energy. Because of this contractual partnership that you're about to make. But you will, like I said, an open enemy is about to be revealed. High Priestess, pay attention to your intuition and your discernment. High Priestess also speaks about going within for inner wisdom. You know what is true in a situation, darling dears. You may not have been paying attention to all of the red flags, but you're at the final countdown where you're going to have to use your logic, your intellect, darling dears, and cut them off with a quickness. Somebody's got to get out, right? We've got the Empress and one Queen. When we see two queens on the table, we know it's gossip, but the Empress embodies all four queens. So 5 people. 5 people have had a hand or tried to have a hand in your downfall, darling dears. This is people that you actually helped out financially, mentally. Could also be good advice, darling dears. Yeah, what did I say? Your cutoff game is going to be surgical and swift. 144 on the counter, knowing that you are chosen, darling dear, guided. You've got the wisdom of your experiences. The Queen of Swords also represents somebody divorcing themselves from a situation, or somebody who doesn't have children, darling dears. Right. What's your finances going to be like? Fire sign finances over the next 7 days. Oh, good golly and gosh, you've got offers coming towards you. Page of Cups, darling dears. But once this offer comes in financially, darling dear, you've got the 3 of Swords. Hold on a minute.
Three of Swords and the Four. Listen, I told you it's going to be a lot of jealousy around this. There's a lot of talk around it. Swords energy, a lot of talk. But it's going to, this offer that's coming towards you financially, darling dears, is going to what? Change your life. It's going to allow you to move in a different direction. And this money off, I said money offers coming in quickly. This is the signing of a contract. Yeah. You're going to be signing a contract, darling dears, financially, yeah? And it's going to bring a sudden change in your life. Somebody's going to decide to divorce themselves from a situation with this newfound money. There's a lot of talk about you, darling dears. But listen, you had to what? Learn to be patient, darling dear. And what? Block out what no longer serves you. People that took you on a cold, hard journey. I said card, meaning, listen, I mixed up the words. Still in Mercury retrograde. What can I say? Right? A difficult journey, right? One which you had to what? Find your spiritual self. This is about you going within. It also speaks about you what? Once you get this, sign this contract, this new level of money, darling dears, you're going to manage your time and your money better, right? Because you don't intend to lose it. Nope. It's going to give you lots of options, but you're going to choose wisely. Seven of Cups. Your money situation looks good. It's the signing of a new contract, darling dears. Yeah, the Six of Swords in the upright went into the reverse. This is the signing of that contract. Definitely have an offer coming towards you. What about your relationships? Especially now that this skullduggerous back front neck taboo is about to be revealed. Page of Wands. Yeah, you're ending that situation, darling dear. Listen, you've got the energy for that, 100%. You're leaving certain people out in the cold. People that feel disappointed, disillusioned, look like a dumbass, a dummy, bat and a dickhead. You're leaving them behind, darling dear. Yeah! This person, this is treachery.com, darling dears. Gossiping, gossiper. This was never your friend, never your support, darling dears. Anything you told them, it was from your mouth to the world. Yeah! This person is also watching you. Personal people was watching you online. We saw five queens. Well, the Empress is 4, and then the Queen of Swords was 1. So that came to 5 queens, darling dears. So therefore, yeah, many as 5 people. Yeah, you're about to disappoint some people, darling dears. Yeah, because they stressed you out. They went for your hairline, darling dears. They had you at your stress threshold. You was really worried about this group, but they always made you feel less than, darling dears. And it also speaks about alone. They could have helped you out of a very difficult situation, but they just, pardon me, that's a spiritual belch because I speaks the truth. Roof, pink is up. They watched you, darling dears. Yeah, and tried to bring you down even further. Somebody's going to be seeking medical assistance, darling. There's something to do with their head. Maybe you've been experiencing migraines. 2 of Cups, that's the truth. Go and get some medical assistance, darling dears. Don't wait to see what happens, right? Because if you get aneurysm, that's it, mate. You listen, if it don't get caught, that's it. That's the first and last feeling you'll ever have. But someone is very upset that you are about to cut them with a quickness. But they're on their shadow side, darling dears. It's not for you. You're a fire sign. You're tapped in and tuned into your passion. You got the Saturn on your side. Master manifestor, darling dears. Queen of Cups, again, it's a reminder to manage your emotions in that situation. This is you choosing to be solo dolo like the boys or girls on the pole. Again, we've got the 2 of Wands. Focusing on your long-term vision, darling dears, because your ships will come in. We've got 2 twos in juxtaposed position, darling dear. When we see 2 twos like this together, you are definitely parting ways in a situation, a friendship, a marriage, a relationship, whatever it is. You are packing it in. You are shelving your feelings. And you always had intuitive guidance, darling dears, but you wasn't paying attention. You wasn't. We've got the Emperor, not you are now. Focus, darling dears. Focus. It could also represent a husband. This person had status in your life, but no longer. You're telling them to what? Beat the traffic, darling dears. Beat the traffic. So we've seen the relationships. We've seen the finances. What about the obstacle? Yeah, definitely an obstacle coming towards you, darling dears. Somebody wanting you to be stressed out, nervous. Why do they want you to be stressed out by something? It could be a text message. It could also be about some form of They want you to be stressed out and nervous, darling dears. They don't like the fact that you're curious, that you're always learning new things. That goes to Ten of Swords. They bring you down, Bobby Brown, right? Whatever weapon they formed against you, it's about to end, darling dears. Page of Swords. This is somebody who is young. They're young-minded, darling dears, immature. But this is somebody who is a wordsmith. They like to gossip. They like to bring other people down to make themselves feel better. Well, whatever they try to form against you, darling dears, it's not going to work. If this is a job situation, you're about to come out on top. Why? These are the arrows from the Most High, darling dears. And they're what? Spiritual weapons, darling dears. Yeah. Somebody's moving on from a job, darling dears, but it's not the end, because you will find another, a better one, where you're in a position of what? Of leadership, a manager. What did I say? It's coming in very quickly. Whatever obstacles you had, they're about to be lifted over the next 7 days. What about your opportunities? Let's see. Opportunities for the fire signs over the next 7 days. Again, we've got the Page of Wands, darling dears, in your element. This is new opportunities, things that you've actually manifested, darling dears. This is about your growth, your spiritual growth, you being in your own power. This is about you, what? Tapping into your confidence. You are extremely innovative, but it also speaks about deep thinking. Listen, pay attention to your thoughts, darling dears, especially the ones that come to you in that quiet, still, loving voice. It's your higher self. It's also about you're going to be sent some messages in your dreams, darling dears. Make sure you write them down. And again, Wands, again, fire energy. You're going to be sent messages in your dreams, or you're going to be experiencing a lot of deja vu over the next 7 days, darling dears. Yeah, don't worry. Somebody that made you feel unhappy, that was crying, is now crying over you. This person has shame and guilt. Let that bajuju stay with them. They only got shame and guilt because they got caught, darling dears. This is a liar being caught in their own snare. Right? What is the opportunity in that for the big cat? Yeah, to keep it popping, darling dear. Moving away from these bad-lucked heifers. Yeah, that don't wish you well. That created a lot of trauma and drama in the face of what? Pretending to be a friend. This was a wolf in sheep's, or wolves in sheep's clothing, darling dear. Sheep's. You're moving forward. This is about you making the right choice, and you shall reap what you sowed. This is the right choice in health-wise. If you've got a business plan, whatever it is, cutting off this negative energy is going to open up so much more for you, darling dears. And again, we've got the Two of Wands. No longer the temporary short stick, darling dear. A new beginning, and it's all Wands energy. You're in your element. Continue to be passionate about the new things that you are bringing towards you, because you are in achievement mode, manifestation mode. Yes, you're strong-willed, but your will is tied up in the vision that you've co-created for yourself. Expect this next 7 days to be one of adventure, darling dears. But also one of what? Conflict. People that you are letting go. They're not going to like it, but they've got to be sat there. They need to go lay down somewhere. On that note, I drops me mic. To love to my Teesprings, my patrons, or my TikToks, where I also upload videos. Thank you very much for your continued support of this channel, your bookings, your donations, and your gifts. If you'd like to pick up my Evil Eye Trackie, go to my Teesprings, darling dears. I've got 1 or 2 there for you. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, big cat wave. Until we meet again on these tarot streets. Cat, 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 cat.
Hey, big cat, welcome to my therapy. This ain't your ordinary world, it's extraordinary. See, I'm a high priestess lightworker, here to guide your way through the waves of life. We'll find a new path to embrace. Tarot, astrology, numerology in our hands. No weapon formed against you shall ever stand. We're winners, we never quit, we always keep on going. Quitters never win, but we're always growing. Hey there, big cat, let's chase the highest vibration. Together we'll create a new world, a brand new nation.